How to stop reacting defensively. Learning to respond with openness instead of armor. Defense is a form of protection. We all do it. Tense up when we feel misunderstood, snap back when we feel accused, shut down when we feel exposed. Defensiveness is a natural response to perceived threat. It's your nervous system trying to protect you from pain, shame, or rejection. But while defensiveness feels protective, it often disconnects us from the very people we care about. It closes doors that could be opened. It turns conversation into conflict. And it keeps us stuck in the pattern of self-protection instead of self-awareness. The good news? You can learn to respond with presence instead of armor. It starts with noticing the moment your guard goes up and gently choosing a new path. Step 1. Notice the physical signs. Defensiveness often shows up in your body before your words. Tension in your chest, clenched jaw, quickened breath, a surge of heat, a shift in posture. These are early cues something feels unsafe. The next time you feel them, try pausing and asking, what part of me is trying to protect itself right now? Am I defending myself or am I avoiding something tender? Naming the feeling softens the edge. It gives you a chance to choose how you want to respond rather than reacting on autopilot. Step 2. Separate the moment from your identity. We often react defensively because we interpret feedback as an attack on our character. We hear, "You forgot to do this," and internalize it as, "You're irresponsible." We hear, "That hurt me," and translate it to, "You're a bad person." But not every comment is a condemnation. Sometimes it's just information, a reflection, an invitation to grow or understand something deeper. When you stop confusing feedback with rejection, you make space for curiosity instead of self-defense. Try replacing internal narratives like, "They're criticizing me," to, "They're expressing a need or hurt. I can listen to that." This doesn't mean you agree with everything said. It means you're open to hearing without armor. Step 3. Pause before you explain. The urge to defend often sounds like, "That's not what I meant." "You're taking it the wrong way." "Well, you do the same thing." Instead of immediately explaining, try pausing. Take a breath and say something like, "I hear that this upset you. That wasn't my intention, but I can see why it felt that way. Can we slow down? I want to understand." This doesn't mean you're accepting blame where it's not yours. It means you're prioritizing connection over control. Step 4. Understand what you're protecting. At the root of defensiveness is often a deeper fear. Fear of being wrong, fear of being misunderstood, fear of being unloved if imperfect. When you can get honest about what your defensiveness is protecting, you gain power. Because now you're not just reacting, you're healing. You can say to yourself, "I feel vulnerable right now. That's okay. I don't have to be perfect to be loved. It's safe to listen before I respond." That's emotional maturity, and it builds trust with yourself and others. Final thoughts. Defense isn't strength. Openness is. You don't have to defend every part of yourself. You don't have to build walls to stay safe. You don't have to react quickly to stay strong. Real strength is quiet. It listens, it pauses, it responds with intention instead of fear. So the next time your guard rises, try softening, try breathing, try saying, "Let me take that in before I respond." Because being open doesn't make you weak, it means you're growing. And that kind of strength, it changes everything. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.